CNN's Caitlin Collins joins us now live from the White House. And Caitlin, Giuliani and Ellis released their own statement. What do they have to say?
Yeah, and Jake, that statement came just moments after the Associated Press published these remarks by Bill Barr. It's on Trump campaign letterhead from Rudy Giuliani and Jenna Ellis, and they're saying, with all due respect to the Attorney General, they believe there has been, quote, no semblance of a Justice Department investigation, and they go on to criticize the Attorney General, saying they don't believe that he has looked hard enough into these allegations that, of course, they've been putting in the public sphere, but not putting into a courtroom, even though Barr did say not only the Justice Department looked into it, he also said the Department of Homeland Security looked into it as well. But they ended their statement by saying that it was an opinion without knowledge of investigation by Bill Barr, as he becomes the latest official to rebuke the president. Attorney General Bill Barr, the latest official to pierce President Donald Trump's claims of a rigged election, telling the Associated Press today the Justice Department has not seen fraud on a scale that could have affected a different outcome in the election. The president claimed in a telephone interview Sunday that DOJ wasn't doing its job to investigate his claims of widespread fraud.
Missing in action. Can't tell you where they are. I ask, are they looking at it? Everyone says yes, they're looking at it.
But Barr says his department and the Department of Homeland Security looked into claims from the president and his attorneys that voting machines were rigged, but, quote, we haven't seen anything to substantiate that. While Trump's efforts to overturn the results of the election have failed, he's spending his last days in the White House behind closed doors while apparently intent on taking down several members of the GOP with him. Angry that a recount in Georgia didn't change the outcome, Trump lashed out at the state's Republican governor today, saying Brian Kemp allowed his state to be scammed. Trump will be in Georgia this weekend ahead of the Senate runoff, but GOP officials may not be there to greet him.
I've got a full day on Saturday. I'm not even sure of the president's travel descriptions, but I wish him the best of luck down here.
Do you know if the governor will be there?
I'm not certain of the governor's travel schedule.
Then there's Arizona's Republican Governor Doug Ducey, who was also in Trump's crosshairs after he acknowledged the results of the election and announced he'll swear in his state's new Democratic Senator Mark Kelly. Trump asked why Ducey was rushing to put a Democrat in office, to which Ducey responded with 9 different tweets explaining Arizona election law. Meanwhile, Joe DeGeneva, a member of Trump's legal team, is now insisting he was being sarcastic when he called for violence against Chris Krebs, the election security official Trump fired.
That guy is a Class A moron. He should be drawn and quartered, taken out at dawn and shot.
Now, Jake, it wasn't long after the Associated Press had published those remarkable comments by Bill Barr that he showed up at the White House today, which is notable, not because, of course, he's the Attorney General and he typically is there, but he has not been there lately, and he's been keeping this low profile. But we saw him going into the West Wing earlier today, just moments after this. We asked the White House why he was there, because there was no meeting between President Trump and Bill Barr on his public schedule, but we are told he had a meeting with the Chief of Staff, Mark Meadows, that was planned in advance of those comments about no widespread fraud in the election. Jake.
All right, Caitlin Collins at the White House. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.